just so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us, and no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people, don't mess with this.
Yeah, we're here. Good morning. Wait, what is going on? Alright, is this... Sorry, y'all. Cameras are all messed up for some reason. Which one? Yeah, we'll go here. Alright. Good morning, everybody. It's Patrick and the people. Yet again, Rich and Brandon, I see you. What's up? What's up, Mistress? What's up, Latasha? What's up, Little Doggy and Tactical? How y'all doing? Last I heard, Patrick is stuck in traffic somewhere. I hit him up at like 10 after, and I was like, bro, you coming? And he was like, he just sent me a picture and said, stand still. So, yeah, I don't know. Right? What's up? Yeah, right, Degenerate. That is actually Luke Shoemaker that made that intro. But anyways, I'm sure you knew that. Yeah, so what's up, everybody? I have nothing prepared. I'm going through because I just realized I was like, all right, well, he'll be here shortly. You know, that's what I was thinking. Like, he's in, you know, he's stuck in traffic, but he can't be that far out. And now I'm realizing that apparently he was that far out. So I hope you're still on your way here, but I have no idea of any stories or anything going on. So what's up, everybody? All right, I guess let's start out here. So, Maxwell appeals to the Supreme Court. Jeffrey Epstein's associates calling on the Supreme Court to overturn her sex trafficking conviction. In a news brief filed yesterday, Maxwell, blah, 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 blah. We all know what's happening. She's right. That's what I'm doing. We all know what she's doing. We knew this was going to happen, you know, now that the Epstein list has just randomly up and disappeared. Of course, like, what's she in jail for exactly? So, you know, yeah, her whatever is going to get overturned. She's going to get pardoned. Like, we all know the script for this. So, let's see, what else? Eggs are really good for you. I never thought they weren't, but anyways, apparently they've gone from bad to good again. A new study now suggests eggs can help lower cholesterol. Apparently they thought forever that it could. See, this is why I don't read this anyways. Originally, I guess they thought eggs were bad for you because they could cause heart disease and stroke. And now a new paper published and blah, blah, blah says that eggs are good for you. Yay. Sad day, my favorite baseball player of all time passed. Rest in peace, Cubs legend Ren Sandberg. Oh, Brad. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Man, lots of big profile like names, I guess, passing lately. It's crazy. SNL has a season 51 premiere date. Season 51 of Saturday Night Live will kick off on October 4th. There has not been a host announcement yet. Says as for those who in the cast will exit and those will stay put, those decisions are in the early stages. People hoping to join the cast submitted their pitches earlier this month. So, you know, I was thinking the same thing, Tactical. But, I mean, come on, I've done it before. And it is traffic. So, like I said, hopefully he's on his way still in. I don't know how far he's off. Did y'all see this video? I saw it on Facebook yesterday. Cedar Point, this new tilt coaster thing that they have. Apparently it broke down and left the riders stranded again. And they had to, like, walk down the track of the roller coaster to get back to safety. So, anyways, yeah, it features a section of track that disconnects from its starting position, turns 90 degrees, and attaches to a steep decline track. And for the fourth time this month, it left riders hanging mid-tilt. Spokesman for the park says the stoppage was like the check engine light coming on in a car. He also noted the system performed as designed, so getting stuck may be a typical issue, you know? Might be something you want to put on the sign next to the ride. Like, you may get stuck and have to walk all the way back down. So, I figured you were coming tactical. Yeah, I assume that I'm going to get a secret paintball shot at some point, right? I should be prepared. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Man, what's up with y'all? I've got nothing. See, it's one thing when I know, like, hey, I'm gonna go host the show on my own, but another thing when yeah. Anyways, I saw this yesterday. President Trump cut down the timeline for Russia to call a ceasefire with Ukraine. Trump said he's very disappointed in President Putin. He had given Russia a 50-day deadline to reach a deal with Ukraine or face consequences. Now he's saying that it's going to be reduced between 10 and 12 days. Said that there's been too many people dying in the war and Putin has got to make a deal. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. All right, Kraft Mac and Cheese apparently is coming out with a new pizza mac and cheese that hits today at Walmart. It's described as adding garlic and classic Italian spices to creamy cheese Kraft Mac and Cheese. I don't know, whatever it says. Apparently they're introducing a comfort food flavor. So, Eddie Murphy's going to play the Pink Panther. Cool. It says Eddie. The headline starts off, Eddie Murphy is a busy man. Is he? Is he really? Like, it's been like the last thing I remember Eddie Murphy really being in that I last heard of him a lot was like, what, freaking Dr. Doolittle or something? And it probably is, Brandon. It probably is. I actually had the thought yesterday. I was like, maybe I should try quitting the Mountain Dew again. And then I went to sleep. And then I woke up. And what's the first thing I did this morning? Yeah, you could be right. Could be right, Jim. So, I think we got somebody coming in. We'll have to see. Minnesota Man, yeah, we'll have to read that in just a second. Oh, hey, look, who decides to finally show up? What's up, man?
Who's here, man? What is up?
How you doing?
Shit. Man.
Thank God.
What are you talking about, man? Jesus Christ, man. It was crazy today.
What happened, bro?
I don't know.
Was there an accident or something?
No. You know what it was?
What?
Hold on. That's
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
You know what it was, bro?
What?
For some reason, Arkansans don't know how to fucking merge. Yeah, they cut one lane out and everybody went,
oh, God, dude, every time. Oh, they all pull up right there to the end.
45 damn minutes, man.
Jesus.
I left at 5:15. Normally I leave at 5. If I'd left 15 minutes earlier, I probably would have said an hour.
That's horrible, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's just cut to a break real quick.
Okay.
We can switch spots. I got the prep and everything all pulled up.
Man, that works for me.
And we'll go, burn one real quick and come back and say what's up to everybody, all right?
All right.
We'll just restart this here.
Yeah. That'll be great. You're doing so good.
Change is good, it's how we evolve. Friday changed to Saturday, like April morphed into May. It's only revolution that changes night into day. So why is change a bomb, a shrapnel from the trauma? Fragments deep inside, unhealed and leaking drama. Reposition, rearrange, twist yourself until you can't. But you can't escape change when it's the only constant. It's not the camera but the lens. Your field of vision opens. Unaware of this, yeah. It's taken many wise men. In darkness, flowers may grow there, but much easier to raise a nightmare. If you're on a sinking ship, you have to leave the deck chair. Reposition, rearrange, twist yourself until you can't, but you can't escape change when it's the only constant. Storms give way to sun, no other way it's done. Resist with all you have, it's all bullets and no gun. Walking headfirst into fire, it's the very thing required. Don't worry about damage, it will all be rewired. Reposition, rearrange, twist yourself until you can't, but you can't escape change when it's the only constant. The only constant is change. The only constant is change. The only constant is. The only constant is. The only constant. Change. The only constant is change.
We're kind of getting closer to normal. Hold on, let's make a couple of quick adjustments here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to mess
Oh,
with the
there you
camera
go.
some.
Huh?
Man, I said I had to mess with the camera some, and then I said you were like, you came in right on time, man.
It was starting. To
It
go
was
down.
starting to go down
was going-
quick. I was
going
like,
off
I
the
was
rails a little
not
bit.
ready. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no.
You were definitely the buoy in the ocean that I was sinking in there for a minute.
I probably wouldn't have put it like that, but I appreciate that. Here we are. We're going to get it done. So tell them about the game coming up this weekend, the big playoff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we've got the Wise Guys coming up Saturday. It's first round of, really the semifinals of the playoff. There's only 2 rounds. It's the
Yeah.
semifinals, and then whoever wins out of these games, go on to the championship.
Yeah.
We do get to host the first round. So we will be, it's basically going to be a rematch against the Woo, man. So come on out and,
Now
support. Tickets
that was close as hell.
Dude, it was it literally
last
came
minute.
down to the last, not even the last minute, because we were talking about it on Dad's After Dark yesterday. They
Okay.
came out to the show.
Okay.
They came out to
Yeah.
the event, said what's up and everything. And it was great seeing them. But Brandon says he feels sorry. They're harassing me about my Mountain Dew this morning,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
They were saying, anyways,
Don't worry about it. His kidney stones will catch up.
dude, that has legit been a worry of mine lately. I've been kind of tossing around the idea of I am approaching 40. I probably should,
No, I'm telling you, man. Just from
'cause I hear those things suck.
from the people I know who've had them,
Yeah.
they're the worst.
Yeah.
Thank God, I've not ever had one.
And I do remember there was a few years ago that I went to the doctor and he was like, "Hey, just to let you know, you do have some, sand and stuff building up down there."
A little sediment.
Yeah, a little sediment. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
So back to the Wise Guys. Yeah, so we'll host now. The Woo. It was a close game. Came down to
What's
really
up, Chris
the
Ritchie?
last 40 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Even Rodney from Dad's After Dark, he said, "Dude, I'm not gonna lie," and
up,
I
Chris
saw
Rutherford?
lots of people. They had gotten up and left early on, thinking hey, we'll beat traffic.
Yeah.
Because the Wise Guys were down by a touchdown,
Yeah.
and it was last 40 seconds of the game. And a lot of people are confused on this rule, and I was at first. And please forgive me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, they did, because there's no kicks in arena football. They do throw-offs, So they did what is a onside throw-off, which
Right.
they basically get the ball in the end zone, and then if they can make it to midfield, 25-yard line, then it counts as them recovering.
Yeah.
They made it past the 25-yard line in for a touchdown, and bam, that was the
great.
win.
That's great. So let's take a look here. Chris said, I've had them several times, kidney stones. They're
Yeah.
the worst, all caps. Chris, On a pain scale, 1 to 10? I mean, what does it feel like? Tasha Mack said, my daughter gets kidney stones. They're extremely painful, especially passing them. Jim said, I hear it's like peeing a spiked marble. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Brandon said, do you remember what water tastes like? Water doesn't taste very good. That's the problem,
Right.
isn't it? I mean, isn't that the challenge we
Now,
all face?
if they could make Mountain Dew flavored water, I'd drink it all day, man.
No, then it'd just give you the cancer because of all the stuff in it
Right.
that made it taste like Mountain Dew that wasn't Mountain Dew,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Dude, you know, honestly, like, I used to, when I was, and I've fallen out of it now, but back when I was doing, like, training and and working out, you know, trying to lose weight and shape up,
yeah.
I had kicked the Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And I was literally drinking, like, a gallon of water a day. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I understand I was feeling good and everything, but dude, that, like, look, I'm not gonna lie. The two vices in my life, cigarettes and Mountain Dew. Those are, and I figure if that's the worst thing I do, then, you know.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not
no,
that
I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's hard to say, isn't it? I wonder, Chris, he said, I'd say before passing them, it's a 7. Passing them is unmeasurable. Do you know did they say what caused it, Chris? I'm just curious if it was Mountain Dew or anything like that. I've just always heard that a lot of sodas, particularly Mountain Dew. Brandon said cigarettes are pretty bad. Some say they'll give you cancer. I don't know if the research is real thorough, Brandon. So let's get down to this news you can use here. Let's see. Do you care that SNL season 51 is coming?
Yeah, we already covered that.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
cares.
dude, there's nothing good in there, really.
No?
I'm
You
going to
didn't
just
like
let you
any of
know
it?
now.
You didn't like any of it?
No.
No.
Like, it was all very basic, like, you
Dry,
know. So, look,
no fun.
I can recap everything in a couple minutes for you.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Maxwell is moving on with her thing.
Okay.
You know, she's trying to get pardoned, and so apparently,
Ghislaine
you know.
Maxwell.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy is going to take on the role of Pink Panther. Eggs are now good for you. I never knew they were bad.
Oh, no, eggs, they go back and forth between being good and bad. There, Chris said, my love for sweet tea and Monster energy drinks is what the doctor said. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Sig flavored Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Tasha Mack saying her daughter had to get morphine. Yeah, that's what your future looks like. Maybe we could take the kendo stick and just hit your kidneys a few times
Right,
so we
there
can
you
break
go.
up anything in there just in case, you know?
I feel like I'm setting myself up for like the ultimate wheel of pain.
Continue with your recap. I was enjoying
Were
it.
you enjoying that? What did we recap?
You stopped off with the, what was it? The
Eddie Murphy's playing
no,
the Pink
eggs.
Panther. Oh yeah,
Eggs
eggs are
bad.
good for you.
Good now.
Maxwell's doing her thing.
Yeah.
Trump lowered the ceasefire thing to 10 to 12 days
Oh, yeah.
instead of 50 days.
Yeah, and Putin said whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden a life vest came flying out of nowhere, known as Angry Patrick. We took a break and now we're here. So there you go.
All right, let's see. No good here. A deadly shooting at an office building in Manhattan left 4 dead, including an off-duty officer who was working security. It happened at a building that houses headquarters for the investment company Blackstone and the NFL. The NYPD commissioner identified the shooter at a press conference, 27-year-old Shane Tamura from Nevada. He opened fire with a rifle and, like I said, killed 3 people. Then he went up to the 33rd floor, killed a 4th person and himself. The off-duty officer, you wouldn't know him, it doesn't matter. But, and then a gunman outside of Grand Sierra Resort and Casino in Reno killed 3 people and injured 3 more.
Jeez.
Police arrived after getting emergency calls about the shooting. The suspect, described as an adult male, found within minutes. Police shot him during the arrest. He was taken to the hospital with other injured victims. It's one of the largest casinos. They did not release any information about motive or anything like that. So, man, you're talking about 2 remote locations there and 2 idiots right there. Wow. No, we don't care about that. Federal agents arrested a Delta Airlines pilot from the cockpit.
I saw that.
From the cockpit. You hear me? They were waiting on him to land at San Francisco International Airport. He was charged with crimes related to basically child porn, according to Homeland Security. It happened on a flight that came from Minneapolis. Passengers posted video showing agents walking through the airplane aisle. Delta has not commented. I wouldn't expect them to. They've not released the pilot's name yet. No, don't care about that. Okay. An inmate was accidentally released from a New Orleans jail last week, the same place where 10 people escaped in May. Officials mistakenly freed 30-year-old Khalil Bryan. He was being held on aggravated assault with a firearm and a home invasion. The sheriff said the mix-up happened because another inmate scheduled for release had a similar name. Luckiest bastard in the world. I do. You're letting me out? Yeah, I am so gone.
Right?
Bro, you will never see me again, ever. You hear me? I am gone. I'm in a viaduct somewhere living. You're not going to find me. Hell no, man. Hey, on Sunday, a BP gas station in Southfield, Michigan. You know where that is?
Yeah, Southfield. Yep, that's actually where I went to college at.
Is it?
For real.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yep.
Well, they offer gas at $1.99 a gallon to thank customers who were loyal during nearby road construction.
Oh.
The gesture attracted a surge of people, was intended as a give back by the station owner and his family. So a lot of people were celebrating and excited. Yeah, I'd probably roll out for $1.99.
Especially
gas.
amongst the did they complete the construction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what
probably
they're
the
celebrating.
celebration, dude.
Yeah, that really is the
Dude, I don't know if you know when the last time was you were in Michigan, but pure Michigan is pure
I
construction.
can tell you where I was for 45 minutes earlier. How about that? Could Metallica be making a visit to the Las Vegas Sphere? An outlet specializing in Vegas news says the band's ready to ink a deal for a residency at the Sphere. Metallica could play the Sphere in the fall of 26 after their scheduled M72 World Tour, but specifics haven't been confirmed or announced. It would make Metallica the first hard rock heavy metal band to take over the high-tech venue, which is book shows from U2, Eagles, Dead and Company, etc.
Right.
It does look phenomenal. It looks like the coolest place in the world
The
to
Sphere?
go see a show.
Oh, dude, I
But
would
it
love to.
Also seems way too expensive for me.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah,
I'm sure though it's Vegas, man. I'm sure you can get a
You're right.
complimentary something
No,
though
I don't
somewhere.
know. I don't
mean,
know,
this is
man.
you we're talking
Maybe.
about, man.
maybe.
Right.
Yeah, maybe. Cranberry's supposed to help with you.
Yeah, they're still talking about it.
They say so, but I don't know whether it does or doesn't. I mean, I'm not sure.
I wanted to say thanks for being on my team, Brad. He's Team Rich. He earlier on he said he's been a soda killer since birth. He hasn't had
Yeah.
any issues yet.
No, and my
He drinks
mom,
2 to 3 2-liters a day.
that she drank that kind of level of OG Coca-Cola
Yeah.
back in the day, and she never had that. But I don't know. They always talk about Mountain Dew being the one.
I mean, again, this is the same soda that like.
Bundy said it was only $55 a ticket when he went to the Sphere.
Oh, see.
Well, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all,
depending on
man.
what you're going for.
Yeah.
That's
pretty.
actually kind of reasonable.
I've always wanted, I think Vegas is a bucket list trip for me.
Yeah.
Not even just to go to the casino. I just want to go check out all the cool shit.
We went to Vegas a few years ago, and it was me and the wife and kids.
Yeah.
And we had a blast. It was
Yeah?
during COVID, actually.
Okay.
Now, there were some things closed that normally would have been open,
Okay.
But we did all the casino stuff we wanted to do. We saw all the cool things to see. Zip lined over, what's the name of that? There's a famous street, and I'm trying to remember it. It'll come to me in a minute. But zip line down that, which was really cool.
Okay.
So yeah, Vegas is fun. It's not necessarily cheap, but it's not over the top expensive. If you
So-
find a good room ahead of time
I do.
or Airbnb, then you're good. You'll have a good time out there. You can do a lot of stuff.
Degenerate Jim said I want to go to the Bunny Ranch, and I was like, I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's outside of Vegas, but yeah, and man, when I tell you that there's ladies out there, they're passing things out.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're talking
I'm
to
sure.
you.
Again, not the reason that I want to go to Vegas, but
Doctor said they come from not enough water Time to drink water rich and less Mountain Dew.
So Bundy was saying earlier, he had commented, and he said something about that they have Mountain Dew flavored water. It's just carbonated. It's just carbonated water.
Yeah.
But it does taste like Mountain Dew.
Really?
And like that. So I
Sounds
have.
like sorcery.
Well, have you seen those flavored waters they
Yeah.
have at Walmart that
Yeah,
are like?
well, there's different flavored waters.
Well, yeah, but like the Walmart brand, they have like there's specifically one I've heard of that's a lemon lime flavor.
Okay.
And apparently, a lot of people have actually said it does taste a lot like Mountain Dew. And so I've been trying to find it forever, just to give it the gold star effort try, you know. But every time I look for it, I can never find it.
Bundy
So
said,
I don't know if it exists.
Bundy said it's the opposite of most venues. The nosebleeds are the more expensive tickets at the Sphere.
You know, though, I think that would make sense.
What, does it give you a better view of the whole thing instead of
Probably.
being down at the bottom?
Probably, yeah.
I would guess that must be why.
I would think so.
So it's like, yeah, I could be close to the stage where I could see it giant up all around me. Yeah, I get that.
Well, plus, you know, it does all those cool,
Yeah.
like, designs and backgrounds and
Yeah.
stuff. So you probably feel like you're more in it than, I don't know.
Jim said liquid death makes good flavored water. Sounds like a
Is that
reasonable
no?
beverage.
It's a tea. It's
Is
like
it?
it's like an energy tea.
Is it?
And yeah, no, I can't. I don't do tea.
Okay. A report right off the CDC revealed a pizza joint accidentally laced the pizzas they were dishing out with THC oil.
Hell yes.
What do you mean?
Where can we order that pizza
Yeah,
from?
accidentally. Famous Yeti's Pizza in Wisconsin forced to apologize after 85 customers experienced symptoms consistent with THC intoxication after eating the pizza. They ranged from 1 to 91. They complained of dizziness, sleepiness, anxiety. 7 had to be taken to the hospital. This all happened between October 22nd and 24th of actually last year when they ran out of usual cooking oil, and the owner thought he was substituting with canola, but later realized it might have been infused with THC. How do you even have that much THC oil sitting around that you could confuse
For
with that?
real.
And second of all, the people who didn't go to the hospital were like, yeah, I'm ordering this pizza again.
All right.
This pizza's
This
fire.
is the best pizza
Yeah,
I've ever had.
Ever in my life. I love this pizza.
So I honestly thought, because you were reading that, and I was like, oh, I bet you somebody had a bag of weed, and somebody went to go grab the oregano and grab the weed and sprinkle
Yeah,
it
that would
on.
make
That would
sense.
make sense.
That would
I
make
could
sense.
see that
Yeah.
happening, you know?
Yeah. That is not what happened. Again,
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing with THC infused oil in your pizzeria
pizza, right.
next to your canola oil.
And that much.
Well, do you have a sideline hobby after the restaurant closes? You're making edibles?
Sounds like a cover up, man.
I mean, there's something going on.
There's-
I don't know. Something's weird here for me.
Either way, though, man, I'll take the sausage and pepperoni with an 1/8, please.
You right? Yeah, just dump it right on there. That's it. Yeah, no, just leave it in buds. Yeah, I'll work through it. Can't go anywhere anymore without sliding or a tip jar sliding in front of you. Sometimes it might be illegal. On TikTok, Kathy Jennis posted a video showing a tip jar at the counter of the local post office. According to official policy, they're prohibited from taking tips of any kind, even gift cards or checks. Over Christmas, they're allowed to accept gifts that aren't cash or gift cards worth under $20. But the postal workers would you tip a postal worker?
Yeah.
You would?
I mean,
If you
at
stood
least
in line
at
the
Christmas
post office-
time.
No, at the post office, standing in line.
Yeah.
You're just going to drop off a package
An
or
envelope, you know?
whatever. Yeah, are you going to tip them?
No.
No, hell no. No disrespect to them, but hell no. I'm not, no.
Their gift
Brad
comes at
said,
Christmas
what is this
time.
water stuff y'all keep mentioning? I know, right? Right.
No, Christmas time is a time for the.
Yeah,
you
no,
leave
I
them
mean,
a
sure
nice
you do.
card with like
Yeah.
$50 in it or something, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what you tip your postman? $50?
That's what I was getting tipped being a FedEx driver.
Yeah.
For real, dude.
Oh, okay.
Dude, hot days and Christmas time was my favorite time to be a FedEx driver.
Yeah, because sweat equal tips.
Well, no. A lot of nice people, like, I don't know where it became a thing at, But when it was a super hot day outside, like
Yeah.
the 115-degree days we're in now,
Yeah.
a lot of people that would order packages often, they would have like a little setup on their porch for us. With like a little like cooler fridge. And they'd
Oh.
just be like, here, it'd have like a bag of chips and, like different chips in a basket.
Okay.
And it was just kind of
Almost
like a
mini Airbnb restaurant.
yeah, like a recharge station.
Yeah.
They'd have water and Gatorade in there, and dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, no, that's
And then
fine.
Christmas time, when
Hold
we
on,
got,
hold on. This bothers me. Brad said, got to shower real quick. Listen only mode enabled. Why?
What?
Why listen only? You can't look at me without clothing, Brad? You can't look at me when you're naked, Brad? Why? It's your problem, man. Put your eyes on me.
You need that eye contact.
Yeah, that's right. That is eye contact. That's so weird. All right, so what's worse, talking about delivery, pizza delivery, what's worse than having your pizza delivery show up more than an hour late, opening the box and seeing the letters F-U in pizza grease on the box top? A girl named Natalie posted this and was dumbfounded over what prompted it, especially since she tipped the driver. When contacted, the manager was, quote, flabbergasted, but not known of any recourse. Well, it could have just been someone stupid having fun.
Right.
Just, well, I'm just going to write up you here and say, I bet they never see it. They did. Now you're probably going to be fired. Let's see. Tasha Max.
So apparently this is a new thing of PATP, man.
Shower listening?
We're the shower podcast.
Yeah, no, that's down. Scrub that body. Get some spots. All them spots now. Don't miss any. You know where I'm talking about. Let's see. Here you go. Ooh, no, you don't want. Oh, wow. A Calgary man is demanding accountability after a car rental experience through Turo he found less than desirable. His name's Christian Rees. He said he rented the car in February to pick up a friend in Montana. Getting into the U.S. was no problem, but getting back into Canada, a different story. Border agents started to search the car, and they found fentanyl on the steering wheel in the back seat. From there, everything was removed from the car. The search dogs did their things. 3 hours later, 2 milligrams of fentanyl was found. He's disputed, they've disputed the claims and said the car was thoroughly clean before it was rented out. He said it wasn't mine. The company doesn't actually own the cars. They rent them out through an Airbnb-like business model, so it's impossible for them to physically inspect the car. He was offered a refund and compensation for his time stuck at the border, but he says, no, that's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just, he probably, yeah, I don't know on that one. That's a tough one there. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
This is weird. A property owner in Alaska, well, that's not weird, it's in Alaska, found 50 pounds of old dynamite sitting in an abandoned school bus on his land. The FBI and state troopers spent 7 hours removing explosives. They were at least 20 years old. They moved the stuff to a safer spot and used controlled burn to get rid of it. Yeah. Okay, it's Alaska.
Right.
You might find dynamite anywhere. I mean, hell, that who knows what that was for? You ever seen the movie The Thing?
Yeah.
Maybe they were getting ready for that. I don't know. No, I'm not reading anything about something called mermaiding. I'll tell you that right now.
Ronnie James says, good morning from Florida.
Oh, what's in Florida? What you doing in Florida, Ronnie? Let's see. Okay, here you go. Check this one out. A 21-year-old guy, Micah Hill, turned himself into police in Oklahoma after shooting his girlfriend's husband twice outside a plasma donation center. He was sitting in his girlfriend's car when her husband came up to the window and it scared him. The man spit in his face and threatened him. Hill grabbed his girlfriend's gun from her purse.
Wow.
Let me just pause there. You grabbed your girlfriend's gun from the purse, okay. Loaded it and got out of the car. He told police the husband asked if he was hurting his kids, then lunged at him, so he shot him twice. The husband ran into the plasma center yelling for help. Hill admitted the victim wasn't armed, but said he was scared because, quote, he couldn't beat up the husband. Yeah. No, he couldn't outfight him. So he had to shoot him. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, look, if you feel threatened, if you feel like your life's threatened, you can do that.
I mean,
it may not be an equal force, but to him it may have seemed like equal force.
I'm trying to understand.
Well, he's in the wife's car.
But no, it
Or the
said his
girlfriend's car.
girlfriend's husband.
That's right. That's her husband.
So are they, is this like
They're
an
broke
ex
up.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This isn't like a thruple.
No, not a thruple. No, not a thruple at all.
Okay.
Anyways. All right, let's see. Let's do this real quick. We get some sports. This Saturday, MLB's single game attendance record will be broken. Yesterday, it was announced that the MLB Speedway Classic at Bristol Motor Speedway has seen ticket sales exceeding 85,000. The battle between the Reds and Braves will be the first ever game played in the state of Tennessee. The current record for paid attendance for a professional game, 84,587. For a doubleheader between the Indians and Yankees on September of 1954.
There's never been a baseball team in Texas? What about the Rangers?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. I'm sorry.
Tennessee.
I thought you said Texas.
Yeah, Tennessee. You remember the Nashville Knob Gobblers, right?
Yeah, you were their mascot, man.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I remember you telling the stories, yeah.
I'll remember not to come in next time you're struggling. Welcome to Madden NFL 26 Ratings Reveal Week. Later today, we'll see the rookie player ratings released, and later in the week will come the offensive player ratings, defensive player, and then the full reveal and X factors. Yesterday came the ratings everyone really cares about, the 99 Club, featuring the few players good enough to be given a perfect score. And so who are those? Josh Allen, quarterback for the Bills. Saquon Barkley, a running back for the Eagles. Jamar Chase, wide out with Bengals. Myles Garrett, defensive end with the Browns. Lamar Jackson, Ravens quarterback. Justin Jefferson, wide out for the Vikings. And Lane Johnson, O-line for the Eagles.
Nice.
And finally, late last week, there was a bat flipping controversy that rocked New Jersey Little League after bashing a home run 12-year-old Marco Rocco, one of the greatest New Jersey names ever. Celebrated with a bat flip deemed dangerous and a show of bad sportsmanship, and he was ejected from the game and suspended from playing in the championship. A temporary restraining order was filed, which resulted in the decision being reversed, allowing Rocco to play for Haddonfield in the championship event. Haddonfield? Isn't that where Michael Myers is from? During that event, the kid put out a .625 average with 6 runs and 4 RBIs in 3 games. In his final at-bat of the last game, he launched another homer, this time laying his bat calmly near the batter's box before taking his lap around the bases. His team lost, but he was unable to advance. But, I mean, man, he did come in and make good. A .625 average, 6 runs and 4 RBIs in 3 games. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty salty right there, man. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back with something decent. I don't know.
You get that?
Getting ready for the party. My fit's at the top of my game. Silk shirt under Armani, just throwing out a name. Sipping on that Bacardi, we calling that the pregame. Gonna be swarming with Barbies, trying to get me out my A-frame. This that type of soiree, everybody wants the invite. We heading down Broadway, yeah, we kicking till daylight. We serving up beats gourmet, this that legendary funk. Party about to get so crazy, the sun gonna come up drunk. Maybe about an hour later, we sliding in the Esco. Fully decked for the haters, keys to the valet, you know. They handing out party favors. It's summer but they still got snow. This that type of soiree, everybody wants the invite. We heading down Broadway, yeah, we kicking till daylight. We serving up beats gourmet, this that legendary funk. Party about to get so crazy, the sun gonna come up drunk. Back it up, okay. Line of people waiting outside. Can't get past the doorman, brushed off just like fluoride. stars, but it's us everybody wanna meet. They're more famous, yeah, by far, but we're serving up these funky beats. Serving up funky, serving up funky, serving up funky, serving up beats so fat they need Ozempic. This that type of soiree, everybody wants the invite. We heading down Broadway, yeah, we kick until daylight. We're serving up beats gourmet. It's that legendary funk. Party about to get so cray. The sun gonna come up drunk. We kick until daylight, and it's still night.
And it's for Nintendo Switch? Okay.
Yeah, no, it is. You can grab Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart Deluxe, they call it.
Okay.
And get your game and practice your heart out. You got plenty of time between now and August 24th. That is when we will be doing the Mario Kart tournament at Autosave Arcade in Bryant.
Woot woot.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. We're Gunner's getting the sign-up thing set up this week for us on the website, as I said he would, and you'll all be able to sign up. Now, only 16 can qualify for the tournament.
Okay.
All right, and when you get there, we'll do the qualifications, and we'll have about an hour to practice a little bit first.
All right.
Then we'll do qualifications and go right into the tournament. I expect the entire thing should take 2.5, 3 hours maybe.
Now, is this 16 including us, or
It's 16
will we
total.
take away from the 16?
No, 16 total. Well, no,
Okay.
I'm included. You're included. Anyone who competes is included.
What do you mean? Yeah, but there's only 16
There's
spots.
only
so
16
if
spots.
you're competing and I'm competing, now
that's
there's only 14.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
trying to say.
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
Right.
That's right.
So get on it quick. 'cause
Yeah,
those
so
spots.
and I'll let you know as soon as it's open for registration. $10, that's what the registration fee is going to be. That'll cover our time there because we get the whole place for Sunday, the whole wall.
Okay.
They have an entire wall there that they're converting over for us to
Nice.
do just this.
Nice.
And so that's pretty cool. Feel free to go online to Amazon and order yourself a wheel that you can
So-
put your controller in if you want to.
You were taught, so they don't have wheels?
I don't think they have wheels. I think they just have the regular Switch controller, but you can get a wheel
can
that
buy
you
a
can put it
wheel
in.
and-
Yeah, and on the Wii controller, that's what I do.
Okay.
So that's what I use, a wheel.
Okay.
I'm just familiar with it. It makes it easy for me to use it that way.
All right, so I got to ask in chat, especially on YouTube,
Yeah.
and they said you have to qualify, Rich. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is true. You do have to qualify. Everybody but guess who? I don't have to. No, I'm in it. I started it, so I'm
Well,
good.
yeah, but that's what the 16
Yeah.
people are. You face off
the
and then
other
you qualify.
15 will qualify.
Okay. Anyways, were y'all not able to hear the song, or are you talking about other people in chat?
I think they're just talking about other people.
That's what I was
think they
wondering.
were hearing the song just fine.
Okay.
Brad's out of the shower, by the way, if anybody needs to know.
Oh,
If you're trying to reach Brad, he's now available by phone again.
If only we can get you to come out of the closet.
We're all on screens pretty much every day. Do you add up how much time you spend online? Some probably don't want to know. It's probably more than you'd care to admit. But they polled 2,000 adults about the amount of time they spent watching, shopping, scrolling every day. It is a lot. We kind of talked about some of this the other day, but the average American, now that was just phone though.
Okay.
The average American spends almost 50% of their day online. It says we heard the first song.
Yeah, they
not
didn't
the
hear
second.
it. So your
I wonder
song that's
why.
on there
I
is
wonder
not...
why that. No, it's playing. I mean, hold on. Let's tell me if you hear this. Can you hear that? Okay. I bet the reason is I bet that the song. I bet they can hear it right now.
I don't know, I'm
bet
waiting
that
to-
the button hadn't finished out when you pushed that song.
No, it had.
It had?
Because we had a couple seconds
That's
of dead air,
weird.
yeah.
Can you hear it right now? Tell me if you hear the song right now under me. Can
Yeah,
you
we'll
hear
just
it?
wait.
This is
No, I
the
definitely hit the right button. Can y'all hear the song right now?
right now. Because if not, then maybe there's something on the button that's wrong.
Right. Because I wonder, as I thought they heard it just fine yesterday.
Yeah. No,
I mean, didn't we
know
play
they-
it?
yes,
Yeah.
And they responded to it. So I'm not sure
I don't know.
what happened there. That's so weird.
is.
All right.
Anyways.
Okay. So back to where we were. The average American spends almost half their day online, an average of over 10 hours a day, 5.4 hours for the 3 Bs, browsing, bills, and buying. The biggest things people do online include browsing, okay, paying bills. Yeah, they were hearing it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh,
I don't know what happened there. Checking out social media, shopping, doing work assignments, and finishing schoolwork. Browsing must include a lot of things. I assume browsing is.
I mean, I think that's just a general. If you're on your browser, whether it's Google
Yeah.
Chrome or what do y'all have, Safari?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
iPhone,
yeah,
Safari. I mean, I have Chrome too. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, we have all of that. Yeah, on top of that, you spend another 5 hours streaming videos, movies, and shows. Okay, more than half prefer to stream shows and movies on their TV. 40% would rather use their mobile phone. In general, respondents use their phones or computers for the majority of what they do on the internet, but 44% do it from their TV. It's interesting. I was just having a conversation with Laura yesterday about this because sometimes she has this perception, which is not an accurate one, but that maybe I'm not working because I'm on my phone and I'm sitting on the couch, right? Maybe something's playing on the TV, but I'm steadily texting or I'm steadily, reviewing an inspection report or whatever it is. But it's hard for her to get her head around it because she can't work from her phone. She's uncomfortable with it. So she uses the desktop or a laptop.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, well, I fight laptops. I do. I don't love laptops for any reason at all. I would rather not work a laptop. So I'm either going to be PC or my phone.
Right.
And I don't want to be chained to a desk. So I've learned that I can do everything from my phone and I'm comfortable with it. But some people aren't,
Right.
But oddly enough, I can do a lot of stuff from my phone that is much easier to me because in my particular case, as a real estate agent, number one, you always need to be ready to take a call.
Yeah.
You get calls and you don't want to miss them. Number two is I may go from text to call to email to something else, and I can do all that on my phone, whereas with my laptop, not so much. I could take calls on my laptop, don't want to.
Yeah, I've tried to do it, man.
It's just
not
weird
a.
to
It's
me.
It's always the connection's never good. It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But I am the opposite way. Like I don't like doing documents and things on my
On the
phone.
phone,
I would
right.
rather have a physical computer there. Like.
And I guess it would depend on what it was. If it's something that maybe I hadn't seen before, a type of document I've never seen, I don't know. I don't know what would cause me to just go to a
Run to
PC,
the PC,
other than maybe downloading certain things, or if I was doing a spreadsheet, I'd probably go. I'd do that on a desktop or a laptop. I've got the iPhone XL version, but I don't ever use that. I can use Excel. I just don't like to.
Right.
There's nothing fun about Excel. Some people find it fun, but those people are the math people, and that's not me. I don't love it.
I did want to say, "What's up, Jay?" was in the comments. Jay Sorsby. He said,
What up,
first
Sorsby?
song played fine, then dead air. But I also wanted to ask him, man, what's up with the picture of the back of my head?
What do you mean? Man, he had to get a shot with you, man.
I would have took a picture with him, man.
We talked about it. He didn't want to bug you, and it's more fun. It's more fun to catch you in your natural element. Here's a few things going on with entertainment that may be of interest to you. Let's start with this. I don't know why, but because James Cameron has dropped the first trailer for Avatar: Fire and Ash. It hits theaters in December. It's the third installment introducing the Ash people, described as fierce fire-wielding warriors. There's coming that. So you had Avatar, then the water people, and now the fire people, I guess.
The fire ash.
So I don't know if they fight. I don't know what they do. To be honest with you, I've never watched the second Avatar.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I didn't even know there was one.
There is, and I should watch it.
Yeah.
But Brandon, what's your problem with the iPhone, man? Point to the phone where it hurts you. What happened?
Ronnie James on Facebook said you were talking about cell phones and stuff. He said he still has a beeper.
An old beeper?
Yeah, an old beeper.
That's great. Does it still work? Is the question. Can I beep you? Because that's awesome. I've got an old flip phone at home. Flip phone.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I had it out last night, and all night I'd be like, "Hey, phone's for you," and I'd hand it to them, and they'd be like, "Oh, but come on, stop, man!" It's the old ass flip phone I've got. It's just fun to hold on to old tech like that, just to do stupid stuff. I don't know. I guess I need to go watch the second Avatar. I mean, a lot of people said it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I liked the first one, pretty good, but I liked it more when I watched it. Like, I don't want to go back and watch it over and over again.
I think I watched it once, and I might have caught bits and pieces of it on, TV replay or something.
The visuals were spectacular on it. I mean, without a doubt. The visuals were phenomenal, but
you know what? That was during that stupid time period that like the 3D TV things were. They were really trying to push that.
Yeah.
And so that movie was being played everywhere because I think it was like the first big movie to come out.
It made me buy the TV we bought.
See, yeah. And
Yeah,
no,
without
I
a
was
doubt.
so tired of hearing about freaking Avatar.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people. What's up, Joey? A lot of people probably were. You know, I mean, it was so big, and then you had all the people who lost their mind and became Avatar people. You know, I'm one of the Na'vi. No, you're not. It's a fictional thing, man. Stop it. You're not part of the Na'vi. Not even part of any tribe other than the regular tribe all of us belong to. Or in our case, the tribe for the tribeless.
Right.
But let's talk about something you might actually have interest in, because I have a feeling this will do as well or better. Everybody's favorite sidekick is getting his moment. Eddie Murphy said that we're still doing Shrek, but he confirmed we start in December or September on Donkey. Donkey's going to have his own movie. Fans have long loved Eddie's take on the mule. Now he'll take center stage with his own story, with his dragon wife and kids that are half dragon, half donkey. Murphy says Shrek 5 is still in the works with voiceover sessions ongoing. He said we're about 2 years into it. He didn't spill much. 2 years. Wow. Amazing it takes that long to make it.
Right?
You know, that's wild to think about that I mean, especially with AI, all the technology we have.
I mean, it takes a lot of time, though, to draw all that stuff up, man.
Man, they're not drawing. Nobody's got a pen and paper.
No, but I mean, to digitally, like, you know, you got to create it and then edit it. And,
I guess so.
know, yeah.
I guess you're right. If you wanted to own a piece of history, well, you're too late on this one. Sorry about that. In an auction of Star Wars memorabilia at the Comic-Con in San Diego, that's the biggest one of the year. Some iconic items from Star Wars now have new owners. A screen-used Stormtrooper helmet, one of only 6 in existence from the first film, sold for about $250,000.
Dang.
Yeah. An original stunt lightsaber prop used by Ewan McGregor, who played Obi-Wan, and an original bladed lightsaber prop used by Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon Jinn. Each sold for about $38,000. Darth Maul sold for $76,000. What else here? An original Hero Metal GLIE 44 blaster used by Poe in The Force Awakens sold for $44,000. An original production-made lightsaber for Luke Skywalker for Return of the Jedi only sold for $25,000. And then an original prop right hand worn by C-3PO sold for about $16,000. You could have C-3PO's hand for $16,000.
I'm sure some
nerd is using that
enjoy.
hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That hand got oiled up as soon as it got home, didn't it? Well, it is a robot. It's got to be oiled up, right? I mean, that's what you got to do to it. And
I mean, you would know the recipe, Patrick.
yeah, of course I do. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? What else is going on here? Marvel's Eyes of Wakanda dropped a trailer. So this is the next in the series that of Black Panther. Recently had its release date moved up to August 1st. So they're starting it sooner than later. Apparently the show kicks off in, is this a show? Oh, it's a series, actually.
okay.
Okay, so this is a series that's coming. It must be on Disney, which means I'm skeptical about it already. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. I'll wait on that. I think they're going to ruin Marvel. I'm already seeing signs that make me nervous about it, where they're going to, take all the edge out of it and they're just going to make 1 million of them. It's what they've done with
They're
Star
just
Wars.
going to water it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just overdo it.
Look, Star Wars went years with 3 movies.
Right.
They finally added some to it, and then as soon as Disney bought it, they went, just start putting them out of the factory.
Yeah.
Just start making movies, man. Just roll them out. And they finally.
Yeah, because then you got like all the break-off shows and cartoons and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many of those have done well. I guess all of them to some extent have done really well, but I don't like any of the newer most of the new Star Wars things. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't care for. Let's see what else is going on here. Is there anything you're watching right now, by the way?
Degenerate Jim said, "Come on, Patrick. We know you loved She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Get that shit out of here, man.
Blind Spot,
I didn't
man.
even like her in the comics.
Blind Spot.
I saw a trailer for that, I think, yesterday.
Dude,
What is that about?
That show is crazy.
What is it about again? Remind me.
So, again, and without giving, I don't know. Anyways, it's hard to explain. But this woman shows up in New York in this bag. She's got all these tattoos that cover over her whole body.
You did tell me about
and
that.
And each
it's
of the
kind of
tattoos,
a mystery, right?
Well, right, and then she ends up linking up with the FBI, and each of the tattoos lead to another crime.
Okay.
It's just, it's.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Like her brain got her. They like wiped her mind of all memories beforehand, but as she like goes through, like each crime triggers a new memory for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that one's good. I watched Happy Gilmore 2 the other day.
It's great.
Oh man, we were talking about that. Yeah, I've probably watched it about 3 more times
Man,
since
it's so
then.
funny. It's so good. The cameos are so great in it. I mean, it's just amazing. Brad said, I'm watching Sex in the City for the 3rd time. I bet you are, Brad. In the shower, no less. That's what you're doing.
I think it's Tuesday is what I'm looking forward to. So they are releasing on Netflix a new WWE documentary called Unreal.
Oh.
And it's going to go behind the scenes into like the booking, into the creative
Okay.
side, like everything that happens.
So behind the curtain.
Yeah, behind the curtain. Yep, they're
That's
opening
really
up
cool.
witches. Yeah, a lot of
That's
people are
cool.
excited about that.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a new dimension you've heard about, you've heard a lot of people talk about, but you've not seen a lot of it.
Agreed.
And so I think that is a fascinating look behind one of the largest entertainment sports in the world.
Absolutely.
I think that is fascinating.
Well, and it's breaking down that, like you said, it's that hidden wall. I mean,
Yeah.
kayfabe, for lack of a better,
Yeah.
it's going to open it all wide open.
So
here's what it is.
much like your mom. That was wrong, and I'm sorry.
That was good, though.
I
I'll give you
appreciate
that
it.
one.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So 2 things right now. I'm a little behind the curve on one, which is Landman.
Oh,
So
dude,
I'm
Landman
now
is
watching.
awesome.
I'm about, I think, halfway through the season.
Has the second season
I
started
don't
already?
know if it has, but
I
I'm
don't
on the
think it has.
first season, so
Okay.
I'm halfway through it. And man,
You need to get on board, man.
Billy Bob dude eats up the scenery, man. I mean, every scene with that dude in it is a killer scene.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is about. He's so watchable, so gritty. There's something about him, and then. I don't know how this guy is a sex symbol, but he is because his ex-wife, who's well played by Allie Larder.
Oh, God, dude. She is crazy as could be.
She's crazy as a cuckoo. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, without a doubt, man. And she plays it well, but I'm like, really? You're going to tell me this hot chick? But there is something, I'm telling you.
Dude,
there's women love Billy Bob.
It's them women's jeans he wears, man.
Maybe that's what it is. He's got them birthing hips.
He's got, I got to be careful what I say about jeans now.
Oh, right. You don't want to be Sydney Sweeney'd. So he said the second half is insane. Okay, Chris, I'm excited because I'm just now getting to the second half.
It is. Second season is going to be coming out in November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be done with it. I hope by next week I'll have finished it. Now, the series that's coming up, the second season that launches in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I was so surprised by the first one because, all right, so I think everybody had gone to bed. It was just me sitting there, and I'm like, well, shit, man. I don't ever get to watch sci-fi stuff. And I'd seen the trailer for this show, and I just went, man, I'm just going to put on an episode and see what I think.
Right.
And then I absolutely binge watched the entire first season in like 3 days. And it's Twisted Metal.
Oh,
and so the second season is coming out, and it comes out in 2 days.
Nice.
And I'm super fired up about it because, I like Anthony Mackie as an actor. I think he's really good. But the show was much better than I thought because I was like, I never even played the game. I don't know anything about the game. Then I looked up the game, and I was like, how the hell do you make this into a show? And so I was even more curious about how they did it, and I was like, man, they did a very good job with it. It's a lot of fun, and I can only imagine if you played the game that you see a lot of things in it I don't, but I enjoy the hell out of it. It's crazy. You talk about crazy. That show's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it?
I've never heard of the show, but I've heard of the game. I played the game.
Did you?
Yeah, you're talking about Twisted Metal with the cars, and you
Yes,
crash
that's it.
into everything and
Yes.
blow people up, and
Yes.
Dude, me and my friends used to play that.
Dude,
Oh, God.
Go look up the series. Just watch the first episode. If you don't think it's cool as hell after the first episode,
Yeah.
I get it. But I think, you'll be like, oh shit. Because I mean, I watched it with no expectations. I said, let me just see what it's about,
Yeah.
you know? And then I was mesmerized, man.
I mean, I
Brandon
try
said
and,
you
you know-
should have played the game. Well, I was busy working, Brandon. You know, I'm sorry. That was not a game when I was a kid. I had games like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. Maybe you've heard of them. Asteroids, Missile Command. Yeah, those were the exciting. My exciting game was Galaga
Right.
or Dig Dug. You know, Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Hey, man, that was a great
That
game.
is a great game.
Don't you? Yeah.
No, I'm not
Don't talk some
besmirching it.
trash,
I played
man. That was.
If I told you how many quarters I put in Punch Out, you'd
Right?
be shocked. Yeah, we couldn't just start over
Did
again.
you ever make it to Tyson?
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you?
yeah, absolutely. It took a while.
Yeah.
It took a while to build up because you have to learn the formula for each
I
box.
could never make it past the third dude.
Yeah.
The one that.
moved faster.
Yeah, he'd been. Then he'd
Bald
like
Bull?
punch. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's Bald Bull. You have Glass Joe, Glass Joe. There's Bald Bull. There's another one too. But there were several that you had
Yeah.
to beat to get there. It's been a long time, but yeah, I mean you just had to keep putting quarters in, man. Kids
Right?
kids in the '80s walked around with heavy pockets jingling.
Oh, dude, I remember. I
Yeah.
mean, I wasn't. 90s too. There was the arcade still and everything.
Patrick used to play Twisted Dinos. That was back before they had card scripts. That's right. No, that's exactly right, Andy. I did. I rode a T-Rex to elementary. That's how I got
Played
there.
with your Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure did, buddy. I sure did. I played with my Lincoln Logs. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Let's see. Tell me if y'all hear this. Let's see. Hold on. Let's just see. Can you hear it? Somebody tell me.
They said they could hear it again.
Just hold on. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I hope so. Since we're on break. Oh, I wonder if that cuts it off. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. All right. Now tell me if you hear it. I bet when you switch scenes, it cuts
Oh,
the music off.
yeah. The camera?
The scene.
Right.
cuts
That would
the
make
music.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh no, no. The voices always know. They always know. Something feels wrong, it's in the air. There's dark magic of which I'm aware. Got a feeling in my soul about you. Vision scaring me. Is it witch's brew? The voices
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'm
right.
like, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's Patrick and the people, baby. That's what's going on, and we're having a good time here. So I want to talk.
Tactical said it did not cut off when you changed scene. So
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. You know
Okay.
what? I'll tell you what. Brandon will run the music when I'm supposed to push the button.
Is that
I'll
right?
just- yeah.
Okay. All right.
Leave it up to him.
We'll make it work one way or another about that. First of all, let me mention to you that we've got a new sponsor, and if you're thinking about getting a home, financing pretty essential to that equation because you want the best rates and the best terms. My friend Robbie Kerr over at Verity Mortgage is phenomenal. Now he's going to come in. I'm hoping to get him in this week sometime. You can check him out at Verity Mortgage. It's VERITY mortgage.com. You can call him at 747-4657. And trust me, the great thing about him is he'll take your app right over the phone. You don't even have to go fill out all the stuff. You don't have to do all that.
Nice.
He'll take it right over the phone. Takes about 5 minutes, and boom, you're done. So I love that because it saves my clients a hell of a lot of time.
Right.
Check him out again. It's veritymortgage.com, and that's VERITY. His name's Robbie. He's a veteran. He's cool people, and you're going to like him when you meet him. He's actually a lot of fun. Let's talk about some of the stupid stuff going on here. Now, you may or may not have been here the other day when we told a story about a lady who was pissed off
Yeah.
because the Blue Angels
Oh, yeah.
allegedly killed her cat, right? And so we all had a great laugh at this because, not because the cat died, but because of it's happened for years in the same place, in the same town.
Right.
And apparently the past 2 years were difficult. And this year it killed it. Allegedly,
Right.
It did not, but maybe it scared it and it had a heart attack or whatever. But again, this happens all the time. The Blue Angels have been flying forever, So we laughed at it because why? It's stupid.
Right. I mean,
honestly.
obviously the Blue Angels. And if it happened the year before, why didn't you
Come on, man.
You
It seems stupid.
prepare.
But so when we laughed about it, I figured that was the end of it. It was the end of the story. It was not. The Navy's Blue Angels have been a source of inspiration for years. You can often see them, doing special formation, different events, things
Right.
like that.
Dude, they're awesome.
Now, it looks like a bunch of activists are coming after them.
Oh, no.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
God.
That's right. That's right.
They didn't have anything better to do, man.
No, now they've got a billboard up.
Yup.
A billboard that went up that says "Say no to the Blue Angels." Below it are pictures of kids
jeez.
holding their ears, a dog, and a Muslim woman wearing a hijab for some
They're
reason.
gonna cancel the
Claims
Blue
that
Angels.
angels are too loud and cause war trauma and create pollution.
Oh, my gosh.
That's right. That's what they want. Now they want to cancel the Blue
Yeah,
Angels.
that's what I said.
Yeah, that war trauma and pollution.
This is stupid.
War trauma, really? From who? Who's having war trauma with the Blue Angels? Stop
Nobody.
it, man. That's
Stop being
ridiculous,
soft.
man. No, that's exactly what it's too loud. Okay, what about 4th of July?
Right.
You think that's as loud?
Go to Walmart
How
and
about
buy
the train?
yourself some.
How about the train
For
coming
real.
by the tracks? That's pretty loud. We got to get rid of that too.
Yeah, I hear it every night at midnight.
Yeah.
Woo, woo,
I watched
yeah.
Terror Train when I was a kid. Maybe I have train trauma. I don't. Yeah, that's come on, man. You're going to cancel the Blue Angels?
Dude, no.
One of the coolest,
No.
possibly recruiting
they
tools
won't.
ever.
You're gonna piss off every backwoods person, and they're just gonna come out and.
Well, yeah. I mean,
no.
people who love the Blue Angels probably don't.
Dude, that's a rite of passage in the summer. Like,
You kind of.
there is nothing better going to a festival. There's some old cars around. You
Yeah.
know, there's some good festival food.
Yes.
There, you're drinking a beer.
Good music.
Good music.
And then boom, the Blue Angels.
And then, yeah,
Yes.
out of nowhere, man.
How about
That's-
race car tracks?
For real.
Let me tell you something. There's a track that used to be the I-30 Speedway out in Benton.
Yeah.
Benton area, Alexander Benton area. And that track, you could hear it for miles.
Yeah.
Miles away. I can only imagine what a Talladega or somewhere like that, how far
for sure.
you can hear it.
For
you
sure.
know? And so what about that? I mean, there's lots of things that make noise in the world.
Look. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the people bitching about the Blue Angels.
Yeah. And what about the climate pollution? Well, I tell you what, y'all give up the private jets.
Right.
And we'll give up the Blue Angels.
Right.
How about that? Everybody give up their private jets, because every one of you that bitch the most are flying private jets all over to climate conferences.
Right.
Yeah, right. Using much
Don't
more
see
than your
paddling
carbon
your
footprint.
boats out there in the ocean. Yeah.
No, ain't nobody taking no gas-free planes over there. You know, it's just like companies,
Look.
you know, that have they have their annual meeting at Vegas, or they have an annual meeting at Fiji. It's like, okay, you don't have to go there. You can Zoom it.
Right. Right.
Okay, but I get it. You want to go there and have fun.
And
You
check
know,
out
and
the
that's
sights
fine.
and
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
You know, but come on, man, stop the bullshit.
Look, if you think the Blue Angels are loud, it's the war over canceling the Blue Angels is going to be much louder.
Oh my God, yeah. No, you're right about that. Now, sometimes once again, sometimes influencers are not to be trusted. They do dumb things.
Don't tell me there is. Or,
I'm segueing
all
over
right.
to something else.
Because I was like, don't tell me they've got.
No, this lady, her name is Michelle Sky. I've literally never heard of her until this moment. But apparently she is a influencer, social media influencer named Michelle Sky. She sparked a storm, quote, of online reactions after posting a video of herself enthusiastically diving into what she believed was harmless sea foam. Now, this comes from a Hispanic publication, so I don't know if this is where this is at. I don't believe it's in the U.S. at all. I think this is in some other country, but I'm not 100% sure. But it says she thought she was diving into harmless sea foam, only to later discover it was actually raw sewage discharged from a nearby industrial pipe. The footage has passed 12 million views in 24 hours. The scene was recorded on a deserted beach where a thick white layer covered the shoreline. Now, she's known for lifestyle and travel content. She ran into the water, excitedly praising the natural beauty of the spot. Moments after diving in, she starts to complain, this water doesn't smell good. And then starts to describe a sticky sensation on her skin. And then all of a sudden, the video cuts because she realizes she's swimming in turd water. The environmental experts later confirmed the foam was not natural, but a buildup of organic waste from a nearby drainage system. Reports indicate the area was affected by an irregular discharge of untreated sewage. Local authorities have announced an investigation. She apologized for the incident, acknowledged she made a mistake, saying she had no idea of the contamination and never meant to downplay the issue. No, I can't imagine anyone would purposely jump in turd soup.
I found another version of the same article here that says she was quoted as saying, "I'm having so much fun, I literally don't feel the cold."
That's great.
Yeah.
I literally don't feel the cold.
And then also quoted, "That is salty."
Oh, no. Oh, not the salty part. Ooh, that's rough right there. Yes, I think it was the Seattle people, the Sorsby, that wanted to cancel the Blue Angels. I think so. Yeah. Again, it's Seattle.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they had grunge. They survived that, didn't they? If you can have Nirvana in your state, you can have the Blue Angels.
Right, seriously.
I mean, which is louder? I don't know.
Brando said the mud is good for the skin.
Yeah, I don't know if that mud was good for the skin. I don't believe that's the kind of mud we're talking about right there. But I find it hilarious, because these people think they're just the coolest.
Right. And then they
go.
go.
They're running into the ocean like she's Bo Derek or, one of these models, Kate Moss, whomever it may be, running into the foamy ocean like she's in, some mystical place.
Oh, that's great.
This water smells bad. I don't know why. Because it's not water. It's turd juice. Swimming in turd juice. God. That's so terrible.
Did you enjoy your swim? It was kind of
Man, have you ever gotten yourself into something like that? Not necessarily like a water like that, but a situation where you thought it was one thing and it was completely another, and just absolutely duped yourself?
So, funny short story, whatever. But when I was a kid, I was walking through a parking lot. You know, the curb stop things, like in
Yeah.
a parking lot.
Yes,
Okay.
of course, yeah.
Well, sometimes they paint them, at least up in Michigan, so they'll paint them
Okay.
like yellow, whatever. Anyways, it was nighttime, and like I thought it was a ball.
Oh,
Because just the way the light was hitting it.
Yeah.
And so I got full running speed and went up to like,
Kick it?
belt it, and it was a cement block.
Oh,
and
my God.
Dude, I about died.
oh my God! you didn't. You never realized it till you'd already swung.
Yeah,
that way.
no, yeah, I didn't
when you
realize
were
it
a
until
kid?
it kicked, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's. I
Dude, my foot was like,
Yeah, one time, this was one of the worst. I still remember it very vividly, but I don't know why I would have thought my parents were hiding toys from me. But I was in the bathroom and up on top of this cabinet, like a medicine cabinet type thing, I thought I saw a Hot Wheels car. And I was like, oh, they're hiding it from me. Yeah, right? And I grabbed it and it was a razor blade.
oh, shit.
Yeah, and it cut my hand open.
Oh,
It cut my
damn.
fingers. Which immediately, I was probably
You're screaming,
6,
yeah.
I'm crying, The babysitter comes running in. And she goes, oh, no, here, let me make it better. She put salt on it, literally.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. Let me tell you what happened then.
Oh,
Let me
the
tell
whole
you what happened
neighborhood
then.
knew you, yeah.
Yeah, no, I went back to the bathroom, locked the door, and would not come out. I would not come out of the bathroom until my mom goes, nope, please come out. Nope,
Nope.
nope,
Made that mistake.
nope, you're not touching it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
can you imagine how much that hurt? I just cut it on
Oh.
a razor blade. She put salt on it. And she was a kid, too. She was a babysitter. She was super young, a teenager. And she just heard somebody say that was a good idea. I don't know why. Somebody was probably joking. And, or just she heard the
Right.
old phrase, salt in a wound, right?
Right,
And
right.
it just clicked
And
to
it
her,
just-
oh,
yeah,
I should
oh,
put
that's what I
salt
should
in
do.
it.
Yeah, 'cause that'd be a teenage
don't do
thought, yeah.
that. Don't do that. That's terrible.
She's the type of babysitter that go jump in a pool thinking it's an ocean and it'd be, yeah.
Did you babysit when you were a kid?
No,
You never did?
no. No, I was the youngest.
Oh, you were
I
the
was the one
young-
that
okay.
was sat. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was the oldest. So I had 2 younger brothers. So I guess it was a natural that I babysat all around the neighborhood, and I used to make extra money babysitting a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did. Yeah.
Interesting.
I was a dorky kid, so I followed the rules.
Right.
You know, I didn't have any girls to talk to at the time. I didn't have anything else to pay attention to. There was no phone or internet. It was only me and those kids and a TV.
Yeah.
And that was it, you
Yeah.
know. And so, I was a good babysitter because it made me good money back
Right.
then. And,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's circle around to something else here and see. It says you can tell a lot about a person based on how they handle a shopping cart. Returning it to the corral after using it, leaving it haphazardly in the parking lot. Simple act, but, quote, reveals more about you than you think. Psychologists believe, top psychologist, I'm certain, that your shopping cart habits say a lot about your character. So if you consistently take the time to return the cart to the cart corral, here are the traits that say you possess.
Okay.
Now, first of all, do you do that?
Let's find out what traits possess first. No, I'm kidding. It depends.
On what? How far it is?
Yeah, probably.
How much of a hurry you're in?
No. Honestly, it normally depends more for me, A, how much stuff I got,
Okay.
and B, how my child is behaving.
I see that.
Like,
So where would you leave it if it weren't in the corral?
I mean, I usually try and either push it like up on a curb or, somewhere maybe in between the rows of cars,
Gotcha.
where it's not gonna
Yeah,
hit somebody, but
allegedly.
right, allegedly. Or at least if it does, I'm long gone.
Well, if you're not like Rich and you put it back in the corral, apparently you have consideration for others. This says returning your cart to the corral might seem small, but in reality, it's a simple act that says you're considerate.
Yeah.
The act of returning your cart isn't about following the rules, about being mindful of others, Rich.
Well,
It shows you're willing to take an extra minute to make someone else's life easier and prevent potential accidents. Rich encourages accidents. See the person who got drugged 132 feet at the gas station by Rich. Maybe maybe misremembering how far that went. I don't know. But responsibility. It says obviously you're being responsible if you're doing that.
If you take it back to the corral.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Discipline is integral to achieving any success. It's about what needs to be done, even if it's inconvenient. It says if you have kids acting up, you're in a hurry, you're tired, or you drive a Ram or Buick, that
I gotta pause you here for just a minute
What?
because you did say Rammer Buick and that was good. But what up, Chuck? How you doing, man?
Oh, Chuck, what's up?
So Chuck Deddy coming and he said, "How was that Jaeger from Friday night,
Brett
bud?" He
Jennings.
was one of our sound techs up at the
Oh.
midget wrestling event in Michigan.
Oh, what's up, man?
And he also has a band that I checked out that
Oh.
I've got to show you too, man.
Oh, that's
And
awesome,
He may
man.
actually come on sometime.
Man,
It's
that'd be
like
great.
it's like a goth Johnny Cash kind
Oh,
of
that's
thing,
cool,
man. And yeah.
That's a cool mashup. I'd love to have him on. Maybe we could do a Zoom interview or something.
Yeah, absolutely,
Set
man. We
that
can.
up.
But thanks for tuning in, bro. And
Yeah.
it was awesome. Thank you. That and the several dude. I ended up going back up to my room and I was like, well, I'm drunk and my plane leaves in 2 hours. We're gonna
Right.
see how this goes.
Turkey said, when a windstorm blows in and carts are smashing cars, I'll watch and laugh. Yeah, I know. I get that, man. It's probably funny to watch the carts race across and just bash into things. No, that's great. You're a nice guy too, man. I
Right.
appreciate it. You could get out and move that cart, but you're like, no, I'm going to watch it ram all these other people's
I mean,
cars.
hey, sometimes
It's my
you gotta look.
entertainment. No.
I always kind of figured like if I'm leaving it out there, I'm helping that employee understand, that work ethic.
You're
man. Sometimes
providing
you just
job
gotta,
security.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it. Why don't
You
you
don't
just
want it
push
to
it
be
down to
easy
the
all
back?
the time.
Just push it all the way to the back of the
Maybe.
really help them out.
Then I can be considerate. See, it's not that I'm inconsiderate. I'm being sure they get their proper exercise every day.
Oh, right. No,
Right.
you're very
'Cause I
considerate.
can't do it for
actually.
myself. I
I
mean,
see,
Mountain Dew and
yeah.
cigarettes.
No, I
So
see.
I'll do it for others.
I think it's cool when I see the new cart things that push them. Because I remember
Yeah, they
seeing
didn't have
people-
those back in our day.
No, you'd see some poor kid back there trying to push 900 carts. like,
Right.
oh, God. Oh, God. Now they've got these electronic little gizmos
Yeah.
that, drive them around. And I'm like, I want to drive
They
that.
just walk next to it, and yeah.
You ever wanted to ride the little scooter, mobility scooter thing at Walmart?
I mean,
They
I have.
You have?
Yeah, you've never rode one of those yet?
No, I've always wanted to, but I never had an injury that necessitated me doing it. And I always felt guilty, like karma was going to get me if I ride it, and somebody with a busted leg comes up and I'm out
man.
there tooling around on it like a clown. But
Do you remember when Walmart used to be open 24/7?
hell yeah, I missed that time. Shopping at 2 in the morning was the best time in the world.
Those were even better with one of those motorized
Oh, I bet
carts.
it was. Probably a good time to do it. Yeah, no, it's probably a great time to do it. You calling people over there? Can you get that for me? Can you get this on this shelf for me?
Nah, you ain't even worried about calling people. You're trying to stay away from
Then
it.
you just stand
You get
up.
one buddy on one side that grabs a cart, and you on the other side,
On
and see where you can
the
meet up in the middle
mobility
of the
scooter
store. Yeah,
things? Yeah,
see where you
mobility
can
cart.
meet up in the middle, and
and room bumper car it. That does sound awesome, actually.
This is the stuff I did when I was a
This is
teenager,
awesome.
man.
That's great stuff right there. That's top notch. I remember I spent the night at my buddy's house, and he lived over in Southwest. We both did at the time, but we walked from his house, which was up on Doyle Springs, which is off Hilero Springs area. What's that? Off Scott Hamilton.
Okay.
And we walked from there all the way to where the Kroger in Southwest Little Rock is on Geyer Springs. So it's a pretty good walk.
Okay.
We walked through like 5 neighborhoods, and it was trash day. We threw every trash can lid there was, because back then you didn't have the little mini dumpsters. You just had the round trash cans,
Right.
plastic or metal.
Right.
We frisbeed every one between here and there. People woke up going, what the happened here, man? Bent them up, dent them up, played shields with them, kicked them, threw them.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know why, just because it was
It's
funny
because,
to us.
yeah, dude,
It was funny. We were assholes.
Right.
We were little assholes.
That's
Who didn't have a value for anything, You said you were the youngest
yeah.
of how many siblings was it?
Well, technically 4,
Okay.
but really just 2.
Okay.
I mean, I say right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had
I
my
get
older
that.
brother. He's 6.5 years older, and then I have 2 half sisters that are older. So
Yeah. So, did they pick on you as the youngest?
No.
No?
No, not really.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it was more the opposite.
You picked on you. How is that?
I mean,
what do you mean by that? I'd like to know more.
So like, I guess I was a cute kid or whatever. I don't know, but I can't tell you like how many times like we'd go to the fair and my brother would have like a girl or a date,
Yeah.
and like they'd be hanging out with him, and then probably 10, 15 minutes into the fair, like all of a sudden the date would be hanging out with me and just taking the kiddo around all the rides, and he'd be left somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah,
He hated you.
Yeah.
He definitely hated you. Brandon said the worst is fat people taking the cart. Well, hey, Brandon, you can't even say fat anymore. I don't know what's the term these days. Plus, no, you don't say plus.
No, you
size.
can't say plus.
Say plus
You have
size.
to say horizontally challenged.
No, you can't.
Vertically,
you can't,
no?
You can't talk about it as if it's some type of
Mental condition or something.
That it's a negative. There's no negative connotations to it.
Right.
It's not big boned. I'll tell you that.
Fluffy.
You know,
From Gabrielle Iglesias.
yeah, fluffy kind of works, but no, there's yeah, fat but fit. No, you
Right.
don't say fat. Again, fat is not the right word.
Hang on, let me look this up.
Yeah, see what a PC way to say fat.
Right.
Obese sounds even
Oh,
worse.
there you go. Full figured.
Full figured.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full figured.
Full
Yeah.
figured.
I'd forgotten that one still
It
exists.
says use neutral terms, like because to say someone is fat can be hurtful and insensitive.
Morbidly obese doesn't sound good.
It
Tasha,
says
man. It
if
sounds
you
worse than
must
fat.
address it, use neutral terms like heavy, full figured.
You think heavy's neutral?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Excuse me, heavy ass. May I get in here?
Or overweight.
That one's also that implies your weight is not okay.
Right, that's why full figured.
Just because
sounds
the
best.
medical journal says your weight's not okay doesn't mean it's not okay, right? Because do we trust the medical
Oh,
journal?
there you go. Well built. Well built.
No. Sturdy maybe. Okay.
Start calling them billboards, man.
Yeah. Gravity resistant. I don't know. Okay, let's see.
Oh, here we go.
What?
This is from the Times, man. 50 ways to say you're fat.
Oh, from the time. Okay,
From
let's.
the Times, yeah.
Which times?
I don't know. It just says the Times.
Okay, I'll bite. Go ahead.
Right. 50 ways to say you're fat. All right. Some suggestions for alternative, but not necessarily less offensive. All right. Anyways,
Okay.
healthy.
Healthy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's healthy.
All right. Says, gosh, you're looking well.
No.
Gosh, you're looking prosperous.
No.
Prosperous would be a good way to call somebody,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
They say horizontally challenged.
Okay.
Oh, here's a great one. Enthusiastic eater.
Oh, yes. That makes me feel great. I see you're an enthusiastic eater. I'm sorry. What? Of what?
Stocky, pudgy.
Stocky. I used to. Yeah, I've heard that one.
Right.
Stocky. Yeah, that's how my mom liked to describe it. Well, you know, you're stocky. No, Mom, I'm fat. Okay.
Well upholstered.
Well, upholstered is pretty good. Now that's kind of funny. Husky. Yeah, I had husky jeans, Brad. There's nothing worse than having jeans that say fat ass on them.
Voluptuous.
Yeah, for a full-figured woman, that's
Yeah.
a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's not even a negative. Voluptuous.
Juicy.
Juicy. I don't know if you want the juice, but yeah, it is juicy. I'm sure of that. Table muscle. Yeah, that's a good one, turkey.
Oh, they did say sturdy. Sturdy is a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well appointed.
Okay, well appointed. Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
I
for
still
me.
think, what was that word?
No, lard ass is always been one my dad liked. A hippopotamus. He would tell me my ass was an axe handle and a half. wide.
Yeah. My grandparents used to say I looked like 2 Macintosh apples under a sheet.
I don't know what that means.
Fat. You take a sheet.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Yes,
Both
I got
sides,
you. Wow. That's your grandparents said that?
Yeah, man.
They were good people.
Right? I loved them to death.
My grandma said that I'd have killed her.
And my grandma was a social worker.
Was she?
Yeah.
So she just told the truth to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, I guess my dad was a social worker on that basis. He did a lot of social work. You're going to be a lord-ass rhinoceros your whole life, son? Yeah, Dad. I plan on it. Tubby, Marcia said.
Hey, and just think how well it's
What's that,
worked out for
Marcia?
you, man.
Huh?
I said, just think how well it's worked out for you.
With a dysfunction my whole life? Yeah, no, it's worked out great. With the body issues my whole life.
This is what made Angry Patrick.
Yeah. It looks like you've been hitting the ass with a sack full of nickels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have the golf divots in your ass.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's always great when you squeeze it and you got all the divots. Looks like you can put a golf ball
Right.
in it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't sit there and, flex my ass and look in the mirror or anything, but
Why not?
that's cool if you do.
What, you don't want to know what you look like? You probably walk around with stripes and don't even know it.
Yeah,
How do you
no,
know
I
you're
guarantee
clean?
not.
How do you know you're clean? You don't look once in a while. You ever got a mirror on the floor?
No, why?
I'm just asking if you had.
No.
Just you look like the kind of guy that might.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
Tactical said cottage cheese ass. Yeah, yeah. Brandon, that's real random. My great grandma was racist. Everybody's great grandma was racist, Brandon. First of all. Second of all, why is that even in the conversation? Talking about fat, all right? Something we can all agree and laugh about. Not even all of us can laugh about that anymore,
This is true.
No, it's not, fat but fit. No, you're not. No, you're not. There's no fat but fit. Don't believe that. That's not true ever. It's never been true. Your heart says you're fat. Doesn't say anything about fat but fit. Your heart's like
Blood pressure,
yeah,
cholesterol, and everything
I'm
else.
I'm right there.
It's not fat, though, remember. It's not your heart says you're fat. It says you're, what was it?
Yeah.
What was the good one?
Full figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're voluptuous.
Voluptuous, yeah.
No, but voluptuous costs you about 10 to 15
You're an
years on your life.
Enthusiastic eater.
Yeah, an enthusiast. Says Rich doesn't have an ass.
True. True.
I don't know. I've never looked, to be honest with you. Ladies,
Whatever.
gentlemen, can you tell me? I don't know.
I can tell
Tasha
you.
said my grandpa was racist. I was called Zebra Baby. Maybe that's why I love
Oh, that's
animals.
mean.
Well, first of all, zebras are lovely animals.
Yeah.
Second of all, that's terrible. Third of all, that could be why you love animals. That's such an old-ass term. They used to use that term on the Jeffersons a lot.
What, zebras?
Yeah, zebra.
Yeah.
Because there was a mixed couple on there, a black and white couple.
Oh, okay.
And they often would refer to it that way, that's old school.
Brandon.
You're talking about looking at a butthole in the mirror, Brandon said. Yeah, that's not about racism. Is my butthole racist? I don't know. Maybe it is. Does your great-grandma know my butthole? I don't know. I feel like we should take a break. Let's just do that.
Oh, man.
This is just a very special day here, so I just want to, let's just...
Space you style, a certain eloquence. The masses drawn in like a magnet, seducing a room with no need to convince, finding themselves warm deep in your pocket. If it's story painting, you're the Picasso. Every stroke is you in full color. Look on stage, it's the maestro. But what about when the show's over? When it's over, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? The finest brushes are proudly displayed, the best canvas and solid oak frames, like a studio in the heart of Marseille. The vibrant colors of a con game, showing off your truest talent by painting me in this corner. The canvas isn't even dry, but they all see you as a mourner. Oh, in mourning, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries?
our friends is almost complete. Your paintings hang on their walls. Wonder when they find out the cheat, if they'll regret that investment at all. Are they gonna regret it? Are they gonna regret it? They're definitely gonna regret it. When the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection? Is a collection of your forgeries.
Yeah, that's right. We are back. You never know what this show's going to do.
I said, you never, only on Patrick and the People can we go from talking about the courteousness of returning your shopping cart to looking at your butthole in a mirror.
Yeah.
All within the same.
Yeah, all in the same
segment.
conversation. Yeah, it's a beautiful segue, isn't it?
Never know where our.
No, you'll never know. I saw this, and I don't know how long we'll even talk about it, but it was just so funny to me in a weird way.
Your butthole?
Yes, absolutely. Now, I was doing a little inspection on it, making sure that, the rings match my age, because you can... What? What? You can tell that's how old someone is, right? Count the rings on their BH, and it'll tell you how old they are. Try it. You never tried it, have you? You'll see.
No, man.
see.
I pretty much just
Next
use
time
mine
you're
for
dating
one
a girl,
thing.
next
Is
time you're dating a chick, say, hey, how old are you? Let me see.
Let me see.
Just hold on a second. See if that works. What are you doing? Seeing if you're telling the truth. If she's blonde enough, she'll believe it.
Oh, geez.
She might go tell other people that. That'd be the best.
That'll be a whole new thing, man.
That'd be great.
Start a new social media trend.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
First date horror stories.
Yeah.
He has to see my butthole to check my.
There's so many great names for that part of the body. Like, there's a billion of them. Just like there are penis or hoo-ha names, there's so many BH names.
Yeah.
That are so good. Yeah. Tactical Turkey said chocolate starfish. Yeah, that is straight up from Limp Biscuit right there.
Yep.
Yeah, and hot dog flavored water. You can guess what that is, right?
Tactical said by that logic, he's 137.
Well, see, there you go. See, you've been looking in the mirror. Yeah. You got apparently a close-up. Brandon said the leather bagel. Yeah. No, I've heard something similar to that. I like turd cutter. Is a pretty good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, so talking about bringing heat, by the way, man, I just found out the Wise Guys are giving away some tickets. Looks like teachers get in free for the first round of the playoffs. If you
Really?
use
Teachers get in free
Yeah.
for the first round.
code TEACH25
Teach 25.
gets you. I just said that.
I know.
Yeah.
That's called reinforcing what you're saying, Rich. I'm trying to help you deliver this message, you clown. Thanks for pointing it out.
Teachers get in free. Anyways,
This
bring up.
guy.
Also, bring a backpack. They're going to be donating them for CASA.
Oh, okay. That is a great
That
thing
is great.
to do.
That
yeah.
is awesome. I'm just trying to segue off.
No,
the
I
buttholes,
appreciate it. Let's do something else. An armored golf cart was seen Saturday as the president played a round of golf at his property in Scotland, where he combined a weekend trip visiting his properties with conducting diplomacy on trade and other issues. But it shows this convoy, if you can see, of golf cars, and then there's the one. You can obviously see it looks like a miniature Humvee.
It does, man.
Yeah, but he's got Golf Force One.
I want to ride in it.
Golf Force One. That is great, man.
Right.
An armor
It's
plated.
armored?
Yes, armor plated. But he is the president. I
Dude,
mean,
you throw some roll cages in that thing, that'd be the
man,
ultimate
that would
vehicle
be-
to have.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
Oh, you could have so
Tactical
much
would love
fun.
to have
Dude,
He'd love to have that.
I'd be jumping it off everywhere.
Can anyone use that code? I don't know. Can they?
I guess if you're a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a teacher, Brad, yes, you can use that code. You're a teacher of something,
I'm
right?
unfortunately, like it just says teachers
There
get
you
in
go,
free
Brad
code
said I've
teach one.
taught several things.
Right.
See, there you go then. Exactly.
All I can
mean,
tell
don't
you
know,
is
is
you can-
anyone screening you asking for your license?
Right.
I doubt it. Now, you may have to stand up and say you're a teacher. When they say, well, the teacher stand up. What did you teach? How to count the rent? Never mind. Hey, yeah, I brought it right back, didn't I? That's terrible. That's just absolutely terrible.
Brandon, be sure to title today's episode "Buttholes."
What now? Oh,
Just, you know.
yeah, that's not the title of today's episode. It could be.
It might as well be at this point.
Ring around the Rosey. What about that? You call it that? What do you think? No? You don't like that one?
Oh, man.
All right, let's see. We do have a couple other legitimate things.
It's like we got 12 minutes to go, man. We can.
Do we?
Come on.
Do we have 12 minutes?
I mean, technically, we've got like
Yeah.
what 42.
Here's the worst story about parenting, in a way. Pete Davidson preparing for fatherhood, right?
Right.
You didn't know he knocked up some chick,
I didn't.
an actress, model, something. I'm not sure what she is, but he knocked her up.
Okay.
So he wanted to go get some solid parenting advice because he's a first-time dad, right?
Right.
Now, if you were thinking about celebrities in general, okay?
Okay.
If you were going to pick one of them, maybe as a role model that you could go talk to about being a good dad,
Yeah.
who might you think about?
Bob Saget. No, I'm kidding.
It's pretty funny.
It was family. It was America's
No,
dad,
I mean,
man.
You know, I could see that actually.
Yeah.
I mean, in a weird way, yeah, he was on Full House or whatever, right? Yeah. Who might, Tom
Danny
Hanks?
Tanner. Yeah. I guess
People
Tom
might
Hanks.
think Tom Hanks. Have you met Chet though? But Pete Davidson did not choose something like that. I don't think he went the traditional route.
Okay.
He said, "I'm going to go talk to my buddy Machine Gun Kelly." Really? Really? At the premiere of his show, The Pickup, he called Kelly the best dad ever,
Wow.
noting he flies back and forth to Cleveland twice a week to see his daughter play volleyball. Pete and his girlfriend, who's expecting their first child, made their red carpet debut together. See, he's got a couple. Doesn't he have a kid or two with Megan Fox? Or am I
MGK?
wrong? Yeah. Am I wrong about that?
I'll look it up.
I mean, they were together for a long time. I thought they had a kid or something, but I know that both of her kids are trans.
Right.
Both of them.
Yes,
And-
they do.
Yeah. And then not only that, but he went from dressing like what might normally be expected of someone in a rock or rap career to wearing dresses and pink and all kinds of stuff that seems a little odd to me.
Yeah.
You know, I've started seeing this trend. I saw this show the other day. I was watching this show with my wife, right? And it's one of those trendy shows.
Okay.
I don't know the name of it. I wasn't really even watching. I was on my phone working. She's watching the show, and I look up, and it's a group of young people together, and it's this dude. He looks like just a regular dude in like a dress, not like a muumuu.
Okay.
And he's talking about it, and I know the dude's hetero because I've seen him on the show before talking, and I'm like, that's how soft that we're casually wearing dresses as men, and okay, fine, whatever, you know. Hey, I love MGK. He really is a great dad to his kids, Tasha Mack said. He has one
maybe
kid
he
with
is.
Megan. He might be. He may be. MGK drinks Lady P. That's what Brandon said. Brandon, you are just on fire with controversy this morning. BH's racism and, Lady P.
And Lady P.
Yeah, no. But Brandon, you are on timeout. Why don't you just sit there for a minute and think about that? Okay, just think about your words and choose them carefully.
He's trying to get us canceled.
No, there's no way.
No, of course not.
I've tried for years to get canceled. I can't do it. I begged for people to protest us. I begged, please protest me.
We need to kill a cat
Nah, I
with your
wouldn't do
voice, with a rant.
it. Yeah, that might do it.
Right.
Yeah, no, I should do that, something like that. Maybe MGK is a great dad. It's just weird to me. It's not weird to have a trans kid. It seems odd because I've not experienced anything like it. But to have two of them seems unlikely. It seems odd to me.
I mean, yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, maybe one of them. But again, they're kids, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It's such an odd thing to talk about.
It is, because you got to think, like, I mean, at some point, it's got to be,
Well, I mean, look,
I'm not
if your siblings doing it, it may make you go, well, if they're doing it, it's cool for me to do it.
Right.
You know, which I'm not saying it's not cool, but I'm saying it could be confusing
Right. Right.
in ways, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one that's confused because I'm an old head, right? That's what it is. Yeah. So what do you got going this week otherwise, man?
Besides the wise guys,
Yeah,
we're
what do
just
you-
kind of chilling, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, now that July is over, July was my crazy month, so it's kind of back to the normal
So you
grind.
got a little bit of rest, but now you just got reached out to by another organization who may have you doing calls for them, right?
Yeah. So
Possibly.
possibly. I'm pretty sure it's a done deal. I just haven't heard the official,
Okay.
But yeah, the Wise Guys Games, the Lakeside wrestling team for Lakeside School in Hot Springs, they're the ones that have been doing our entranceway
Yeah.
truss and like pyrotechnics and everything
So
for the
they've
Wise
gotten to
Guys.
hear you over the whole season.
Right. And so, anyways, last week, the coach of the wrestling team was there at the game. And he was like, look, man, we've been, I've been wanting to have an announcer for the wrestling events. We've tried, other parents. I've tried doing it, but I can't do it and coach at the
Right,
same time.
right,
and
right.
I just, I want that sound, and you've got it. So, will
Yeah.
you,
No, he
would
said
you?
he
And I was
loved
like,
what- he said
yeah,
he loved what you did,
absolutely.
which
Absolutely.
is awesome. That's a great feeling, isn't it?
It is, man. It is.
And
And
that's
that's,
super cool, man.
that's how it happens.
It is how it happens, bro. It is.
I cannot tell you, like, every time, and that's why I say, like, you never know who's going to be in the audience. But 95% of my bookings come from events that I'm already
you're,
at.
You're constantly being scouted.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay Sorsby said, man, Wise Guys was a fun time. It is, bro. Turkey's kind of an asswipe at times. He said, just finished reading The Art of the Kendo Stick. See you Friday. Yes, for those who don't know, yesterday, Rich forced my hand, forced me to spin the Wheel of Pain, which landed on Kendo Stick. If you don't know what a Kendo Stick is, this is a Kendo Stick. You see that? All those little...
Yeah.
So
Didn't you say you were going to take a practice shot today?
Yeah, I should take a practice shot.
Right.
You want to do a practice shot?
Yeah, especially for
All right,
being
come on.
45 minutes. No, I'm kidding. I'm
No.
I'm not doing it on the late.
We got to do a practice
I've
shot.
been late.
I don't even know what this feels like, man. So just hit me like in the back,
In the back?
like the low back,
Okay.
low back, not hold on.
Hang on, yeah, let's back up some here.
Let me see. Maybe I
Do we need to back up the
here.
camera?
Let me back
Alright.
up this. Let me
Is it just like a baseball bat? Like, bam!
I wouldn't go full baseball with it, but I
Okay.
mean, whatever you think, bro. let's do. See if that'll do it. No, that's not enough. Hold on. I'm gonna spin it.
Oh, Brandon's trying to switch cams.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on, Brandon.
What is going on?
There we go. Now, yeah. So if we move over this way,
Yeah, that's the computers, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's there one, okay.
Now say a bet.
There we go.
Now, yeah.
Now move that, there you go, yeah.
Now you can do that.
Brace your stuff.
No, not too hard.
I'm right-handed,
It's a
man.
practice swing. Remember that. It's a practice swing. Yeah, that's probably good. Mid
Like
back.
right there?
Yeah.
And you just kind of,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God, damn it! I said practice. Practice. Do you not understand? God damn. Hey, that does hurt, man. It's gonna be bad on Friday. I can already tell you because I know they're not gonna only let me take one shot. Jeez, Louise, man. You understand the term practice?
Oh, what?
Practice makes perfect.
I didn't even wind up all the way, man.
Hold on, I gotta bring this back around.
I did kind of
where it
miss,
was
the
here.
lower back. That was more like mid-spine.
Yeah, I know. That was a spine buster, is what that was. Broke
Seem to be
your
doing okay now, man. Looks like
Yeah.
it only stung for a second. Not as bad as the paintball.
No, but again, you did not put full effort into that, and I know that you didn't. It still hurt, but yeah. Jay said that kendo stick isn't properly set up. Jay, I don't know how to properly
Is there
set up a kendo
proper
stick,
way?
but I'd like to know
Right?
how to properly set it up so that we can do it right. So perhaps we could get educated somehow on this, Rich, because I don't know. I've never used one. I know they're used in, I think, Japan
Right.
for whooping people.
This is talked about.
He says the end needs to be taped. Why would you tape it if it's loose? I thought you wanted it to be that way. Were you
Yeah.
supposed to tape it up?
I don't know. This talks about how to grip your sword.
No, that sounds like something altogether different. We're almost back to BHs again now.
Everything comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's just end it there.
It's been a great time, man.
It has been.
Thanks
a great
for
show.
showing up.
That's right, man. I'm glad I could finally show up.
Battling the traffic. Yeah.
No, it was that was crazy this morning because there was nothing. I mean, other than a lane closure, and I'm like, really,
All right.
really, are y'all just fist fighting up there? To who goes next? You clowns! All right, we'll see you tomorrow. for
Later,
sure.
y'all.